Yeah, what Kim said is exactly right. And that would have been the plan from the very beginning to try and hit multiple targets from multiple directions. Here's the thing, though, Jessica, where the US will help, we've been talking about the shooters for the last couple of minutes, the Patriot missiles, the arrows, the Iron Domes, all those other kind of things. For these kind of targets, you also have to have the sensors. And that's what the US is going to provide along with the Israeli intelligence community. And I'm sure that my colleague Cedric Layton will have a lot to say about that, being an Air Force guy. But you can bet there's early warning radars up right now that are tracking these drone systems and where they're coming from. This is not Ukraine. They have multiple sensors and shooters, not just from the large platforms that have the radars, but even from the F-35s that Israel has, that the US has in the area, from some of the other electronic warfare platforms. And when you're talking about drones, there are multiple ways to shoot those down. Those are not going to, I don't believe they're going to get into Israeli airspace. They will be shot down long before they get to Israeli airspace. What I'm very concerned about is what will complement these drones. When these drones get 50 to 100 miles away from the border, will suddenly we see hundreds or even thousands of rockets coming out of Hezbollah? Will we see more cruise missiles coming out of Iran proper or from Yemen? These are the kind of things that I think Iran could potentially do, not that they will, but they could potentially attack not only multiple targets, but from multiple directions with multiple types of systems. So yes, is the US helping? I would bet a 99.9% probability we definitely have sensors and intel platforms, which Cedric could talk about, in the air right now. But the Israeli forces have that as well. And as Oren Lieberman said earlier, the Israeli systems of the multi-layered and integrated air defense systems will counter the attacks into the country. What I'm concerned about right now is not just the attacks from Iran and other places, but what will Israel do and when in response?